Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field with this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48. The Canes pick up enough for a 1st down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. And a very quick throw.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Mechanics were a bit shaky.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. He'll hand it off.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
And it's a direct snap. They bring him down, but the Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing him down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's look at the impact players in this game, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs to the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass complete on the crosser. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Wide open downfield. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder when they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Caught near the goal line. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They find some space. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The shotgun running play call. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grabbed by the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The Canes are in the red zone now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. And the Canes offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Canes. Great catch and run for 6. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's a quick grab. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Crosses the 45. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important second down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
He finds the running back in the flat. The pickup is 7 yards. Here it's 2nd and 3. Coming up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off for this big interception.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drop last time they had it. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught at the 30, still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. He's going to hand this off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Big chunk of play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. We make the stop, but a big play. Lose the ball to the red zone. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be Tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half. Trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle. Release a solid gain there. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Oh, he throws it back. Makes a quick catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Play action here on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
They'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. It becomes a fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
The pass rush closing in. It is picked off over there. What a play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And these two defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. QB decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He's got a first down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they've got him.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Makes a quick grab. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Press coverage now from the secondary. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. Past the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Looking to scramble now. He's got enough for the first down and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. That incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 26. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's second and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They try to sneak it for the first. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. And I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
4th down. He's throwing for it. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. First down here for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. The player is down injured after that last play. Take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to
looking for the end zone, has a lane. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they looked for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quick pass. The catch is made. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. 2-man clock with the running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
The ball is caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these
brings her in the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quick throw testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
A strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape, it's a sack. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.